Hey Sagittarius, I hope that you guys are doing well. I send you all much love and light. Thank you so much for being back here with me. My name is Lynn. This is Passionate Heart Tarot. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for being here and clicking on my video. I send you all much love and light. Let's take a look and see what is coming in for you guys for your love life in August. Let's see what messages we receive from Spirit. How does your life look? What do we need to know? Who's coming your way? Let's see. All right, Sagittarius, but before I begin the reading, I just want to take a moment to invite the white light. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see how is August looking for you guys. So I see some Scorpio energy coming through. You guys might have Scorpio in your chart, or you could be dealing with someone that does. I actually see you guys deciding to really slow things down. You might be in this funny gray area with your person because it's like you're not really slowing things down, but for some reason you feel like you can't commit to it, you can't invest in it the way that you once have. Because I see where someone's longing for the energy to shift, for something to change, especially if there's been arguing going on with some of you, or like I see things happening between you guys where you don't really believe what the other one is saying. I know I see this energy here and I can't ignore it because it's like I see a lot of passionate and heated arguments. And as a result of that, it's starting to come between you guys, and it's starting to be something where although you still feel like you want to hang on to your person, it's like the relationship is getting knocked down to a level, and there is like a gray area. I say that because I see this energy with the Ace of Pentacles coming through in reverse. It's like a relationship that is ending as far as the ties and the seriousness. I mean, this is the energy of choosing a new path, choosing a new direction, maybe even leaving. I wonder if some of you are going to be moving to a place where you feel you have a better opportunity. Some of you could even be switching positions at work, you know, moving away from something that is not paying you the way that you should be paid and moving in another direction. But for, you know, this is a reading about love, but that is important for someone to know who needs to hear that message, because I do see you like packing up and moving on, going, choosing to go another place. For those of you that have someone pursuing you, right, and you haven't decided what the two of you are just yet, you could be in this energy of talking, and then I wonder if you guys keep pushing each other away. Like, talking and then you have some kind of misunderstanding, something is misinterpreted, because these are like about what is said to one another. That's what all these swords here are. Finding it kind of difficult to communicate with this person because it's hard to see eye to eye with them, and you might even find that they keep twisting your words. Twisting your words, that's what I can see. So as far as, you know, jumping into a relationship with this person that you are like talking to and getting to know, I don't see that happening. I see you deciding to slow things down until you see a different side, or you see the side to them that you once saw. So there are changes coming in. I know some of you might have a difficult time dealing with change, because I see where there's just so much resistance around it. but it's like it's something that is inevitable. Some of you might even decide like, look, I'm going to take a break from this person, a break from this connection. I'm going to slow things down until I see the side to them that I used to see. So it's funny because it's not like fully breaking up with someone. It's kind of taking a step back and looking at things, slowing things down, but still with the hopes of being able to have a commitment with them. That's for those of you that are in a connection, and in a connection that's getting kind of rocky, where there's like suspicions and communication is getting difficult. I can also see Sagittarius' energy coming through, so you guys might even be dealing with another Sagittarius. It's like taking a step back to figure things out. And I know that as the month progresses, it'll be something that you are going to have to watch and see how it plays out for yourself. Because I know that you want to give this person a chance to turn their energy around. But it's like you're going to give them a chance from a distance. So that's for those of you in kind of like a rockier connection. And those of you that are, even if you're just talking to this person and getting to know them, you're just gonna have to ask yourself, like, is this person really a good fit for you? Because I see the way that you feel kind of attacked by them at times. I see the way that they might just say things out of passion. But those things, those words can be very hurtful, because really it's what someone says that is breaking the bond, breaking the trust. So if you know, Sagittarius, that you kind of have a temper, it's going to be really important for you to think twice before you speak throughout the month, because I can see where someone, what they say, they kind of fly off the handle, and it might get them into a situation that they regret being in. So that's what I can see, because this is like the energy of holding back, but it's kind of like a warning to hold back what you say. Try to speak from a place of logic and not just a place of passion. This is very telling, because this is like the overall energy. And it is something like, yeah, this person's passionate. They're kind of a fighter. Maybe they feel like they always have to fight to get what they want. But I just see this energy backfiring on them. So you might even be dealing with someone that's kind of like pushy and aggressive with you. But it's not gonna, they're not gonna get their way. I see that energy as being something that will just create blockages. So it's just important for you to keep that in mind if you know that you have a temper, or to just keep in mind that you might see people being this way with you from time to time throughout the month. It's kind of like a challenge that you might have to face with someone approaching you like in an aggressive way, and having to kind of take the high road and not sink into this person's energy, you know, go down to their level, so to speak. That's what I would definitely advise you to do. I would advise you to let this person say, they're going to say whatever they want, but take the higher road, and just know that it might be time for you to step back from the connection to that person. Now, for some of you, this is not all romantic energy, because this could be even a family member or a friend that kind of snaps at you like that. So if you find that they do, I just take a step back and don't start a screaming match with them, because it's really gonna go nowhere. I know that you might not want to hear this, but there's like the energy here of a bond it's being tested. That's why I'm telling you that there's so much energy here of like a gray area with you and someone, where it's not you take a step back. You don't fully release them, but you do take a step back to see if anything is going to change. Because it's like the energy of taking a step back and really slowing things down. All right, I want to look at this Ace of Pentacles. You might even see a different side to someone, and it makes you reconsider what you once envisioned having with them. You know, where you might have thought that you could have something really serious with this person. You might see a difference, because I know this is like seeing a different side to them. You might have caught bits and pieces and ignored it. You see where that Seven of Wands is in reverse. It's like seeing kind of like red flags, discrepancies in what they say. Maybe they show you one side and they're another way with another person, but you might have been ignoring it. You're not going to be able to ignore it, you know, once the month rolls around. It's kind of like, I see that challenge for you guys, but you will overcome it, especially since you already have like the messages from spirit about like what to be aware of. You'll see it. This Fool is coming in, flying out in reverse. That is the energy of like when you see something, when you can't ignore it anymore, you're going to start to notice the warnings, the red flags. And I can tell where your feelings for this person are going to change, because I know what you might have been picturing with them is maybe even having a long-term relationship, kind of letting your heart decide where it wants to go, what it wants to do, falling for this person and not fighting it. But to see that Fool fly out of the deck like that in reverse, that is someone who is very, very hesitant about taking a chance with their heart, taking a chance with another person, letting them into their heart. This Aquarius energy is coming through as well, but you know, to see it come in reverse, along with that Ace of Pentacles, it's also important to flip this energy around, right? Because if you know that things have been bugging you lately, Sagittarius, and maybe you're in this energy of, you know, being short-tempered, feeling like things are lacking around you, feeling like you're stuck in a situation and you want to move away from it as fast as you can, I want you to know that I see there is a shift, and this is about moving away from something, moving into a better direction. You may not feel like that's gonna happen, but it is gonna happen. So in the meantime, I can see where it's really important for you throughout the month to kind of keep your attitude in check, you know, like your attitude and opinion about yourself, opinion of others and their behavior. Because I can see where there's some things that you say that you might end up regretting, that you think like, I should have kept that to myself, I should have not said that, I should have not reacted that way. Because this is someone who is like kind of ready to snap. They are. I mean, I know that you guys, some of you are under a lot of pressure, but I would just tell you, don't make things worse for yourself. Don't make things worse for yourself, and try to just keep yourself balanced so you don't like let this anger come out, because I know that this is going to backfire on this person, because once they say what this is and it's very hurtful, it's very surprising, it's going to catch the other one off guard, they're going to end up being very disappointed in themselves and how it affects the relationship, the connection. For some of you, this is work related. So there's like a big warning here to really keep your temper in check. Could even be with patients, with customers, with higher ups, co-workers. It's really important for you to keep just try to take 2 seconds out to balance yourself, because for some of you it's gonna backfire. That's what I want you to know. Either at work and you get bumped like to a different position. This is what can happen for someone, or in a relationship with someone and you get bumped to a lower position where they were once picturing all of these things and now they're not gonna picture that with you anymore. And I just say that so you can just keep it in mind, especially if you feel like you don't have anyone that's being aggressive with you. It's really important to think, well, this might be your energy. It's just kind of like something to keep in mind. Not saying that all of you are going to be that way, but since the message is here, it's important to look at it from the opposite direction, because that could be you. But I just see where it's going to be something that leads to a really, really big disappointment, like a major loss. Aquarius's energy coming in reverse. I mean, with the Ace of Pentacles, it's about like a beautiful opportunity that could get squandered, whether it's with a special person or it's career-wise. And now also this could be what's happening with your person. They could be taking things out on you, and still it's the same advice. I know that that's not fair, but I also know that like trying to engage with this person and go back and forth and lower your vibration to be like in this angry energy is not going to serve you. It's kind of, you might not want to hear this because I know that some of you are fighters. You know what I mean? It's kind of better to turn the other cheek this month. That's what I can see. It's going to be worth it, because if you don't, it's going to be something that ends up backfiring. Things like that we're taking 2 steps forward, it takes 10 steps backwards after this. So a lot of messages, a lot of important messages. And don't get me wrong, I'm not like saying anything bad about you guys or if you have a temper. It's just kind of something to keep in mind, especially for those of you that feel like you don't have anyone who's being that way with you. You could be the one who ends up in that energy. I want to look at this, Scorpio. For those of you, because some of the energy that's coming through for you guys is rocky, I'm not gonna lie, but it's not gonna all of a sudden be rocky if things have been okay for you. This is for those of you that already know that it's been that way with this person. You could be arguing with them. You keep seeing red flags and ignoring red flags. It's really important for you to not lie to yourself about what you see, because this also in reverse is like the suppressing the truth, not being honest with yourself, not being honest with yourself. I do see the energy here of, if someone here is wondering, like, is their person really doing something behind their back? And you have like this nagging suspicion. I have to be honest and tell you that I do see the energy of someone coming between you and your person. There's a lot of sexual energy that is here. So you can take that as a sign. Not, that's not for everyone though, so don't freak out. That's for someone who is wondering, has their person really made a change and can they be trusted? I know it's kind of like a random message, but that is for someone to hear it, because I see where they're not being faithful. There is someone else that's in the picture. So don't keep ignoring what you already know deep down. And you know what, when it comes to this person, it is so much better to just release them, let them go and do whatever it is that they want to do. Let them be who they are, because I know that if you just end up fighting for this person, fighting for the connection, it's gonna be something that you wish you didn't do. So the same message applies for all these different situations where throughout the month, it's so important for you to turn the other cheek. That doesn't mean that you turn it so they can slap you. No, it means that you take the higher road, you choose a higher vibration, and you don't stoop down to this person's level. You don't let yourself get in that energy. It's not about being walked all over. You can't be walked all over if you take the higher road. They can't reach you. So there's a lot of positive messages coming through, all different situations for you guys. I see you choosing to move in a different direction. Moving in a different direction, seeing things in a different light, and choosing to like slow things down. And it's really important for you to be honest with yourself throughout the month. All right, Sagittarius. So that's what I can see for you guys coming through for August. A lot deeper than I thought it would be, but that's what I have for you guys. I love you so much. I send you all much love and light. Thank you for everything, and I will talk to you guys soon.